Hello, beautiful ladies. Welcome back to In Pain Pelvis Free Masterclass. And today we have a class review. And my name is Nadia Williams. And my dearest friend Irina Harvey. Both of us, we are pelvic floor instructors, womb healers. And today we have two beautiful ladies, Holly and Rebecca, who attended our beautiful 3 days masterclass in this such a beautiful place in Ixtapa, Mexico, Cala de Mara Palace Resort. And we spent such a beautiful 3 days with the 10 beautiful ladies. And we have so much to share with you. And today we're so honored to have those two beautiful ladies who come today and want to share their experience and to talk about what they learn and how they change their view and their acceptance about their female body and about their pelvic floor. So welcome everyone, and if you have any questions, please just write us. We will be so happy to answer to you. And let's start it. So ladies, we are so honored that you're here, and we're really dying to hear your feedback to your experience. And please tell us a little bit about you. We did with you, Holly, already several shows, and the last one was intravaginal infusion.
Yes.
And it was actually a very good show just before we started class. And we talked a lot about the class, and you've been so looking forward for this class, and you brought your two beautiful daughters.
Yes.
And please tell us.
Well, the course was unbelievable. Words can't even explain the passion, compassion, and the feel that we all got, you know, being together, just the ladies. And if you want to talk, you can go ahead.
I don't know. I also felt like that the place that we were at gave it such an atmosphere that it also
really
like
did.
it made it even more comfortable to like express yourself, and the people there. Like, it was every little, like, piece of, just everybody there was, like, so beautiful, and everybody made you feel so comfortable. And it, like, at first, I didn't know that I was uncomfortable with my body. But then I started realizing that, like, I really was. And, you know, you guys really showed me and taught me that, like, I shouldn't be. I'm really grateful for that.
Did you feel like you reconnected with your body?
I
the way you
did.
should,
Yes.
as a woman? And thank you so much for sharing that. The group setting is actually very healing. And like you said, the place where we were was also just healing and beautiful, empowering.
You could feel the energy.
Yes,
it was
thank
beautiful.
you. Because I'm sure a lot of ladies that are watching the show and thinking about doing such an intimate work in a group of women, so it's very important that you felt comfortable, and you felt safe, respected,
and you guys really like upheld that. And like, I'm so grateful that you guys got to teach the class. I'm really glad that it was you guys and not like somebody else that would have like messed up that first experience for me.
Thank you so much for
saying that. And it was so beautiful, like the first day, like it was so much information for you. And you've been like, oh, not only you, every woman were like, what, how? And then some has some obstacles because they've been learning about their body. And in the end of the day, everyone were a little bit tired because it's a pelvic floor muscles, it's an exercise, and also it was a lot of emotion coming out, and everyone had a different emotions. And I remember like we've been lying all together, hand by hand, and you've been like, I've been looking at you, and I've been like lying close to you, and like we've been like transferring this female energy, and I've been looking at you like you, Abigail, your sister and mom, you've been like just holding the hands and doing the exercise, like, and I've been looking at you like you've been so in peace, you've been so secure, and like, you know, we've been like holding the hands of each other, and those energy was like moving around, and I was looking at you, I was like, it's so beautiful. It's like what in all this time, you know, those sacral techniques, the knowledge being sending from oldest to youngest, like from grandmother to the mother to the, and that was actually what we created in this beautiful room. And just was looking at you, and like every of you has like a different experience, but this connection between you,
I'm so glad that
it was so beautiful. And having mom around, that's it's like our vision. This is about all education. Holly, tell us, how do you feel being there with your two beautiful daughters?
Oh, it was empowering, and then it was just so sentimental to me as a mother of 8 daughters. It's like a continuing generation, that we can share with our little girls, and we had a great time. It was just so fulfilling, to have your daughters there and to watch them, unleash their feminine power, and to get through some trauma, that they had experienced, and to watch them grow emotionally and, physically, and then get in touch with their bodies so that they can just enjoy a healthy, long life. Because I think the triple warmer, as Serena called it, I was like, yeah, I remember that word, triple warmer. Yeah, so you need to just keep that area alive. And, as long as we're, stretching and, exercising our pelvic floor and just keeping that sacrum healthy, and, just to share that with your daughters is just a remarkable experience, and I want to tell you how much we appreciate you.
Thank you so
we
much.
really do. And
Thank
Robin.
you. Thank you. Yeah.
Robin really helped with the spirituality, and the emotional. So it was, you couldn't ask for a better team. Y'all did it was fantastic, and I want to recommend this to anybody out there that's dealing with any kind of pelvic issues at all, anything.
Yes.
And who doesn't know, Holly, she has 12 kids. 12. The last one is 3 years old, and they're all running here in Ixtapa Palace. Beautiful blonde girls, and like little one, she's like I think the strongest one in the family, because she's like little duck manipulating everyone around. Mommy, sisters, I think it's so beautiful. So cute, yes. And Holly, when we talk the next day, the second day, I think it was the second day on the masterclass, and you told me so beautiful that you start talking to the youngest one in different language. Can you please tell us what the language you start choosing and what you've been trying to explain them on their way, because they're still young and they cannot take the whole information you've been studying with the oldest daughters in the course. But how did you find the language, and what is the perspective for your youngest little princess?
Well, that's something that's like a work in progress, because it's going to take a little time to think of a proper way to approach the smaller girls and to explain to them about their sexuality, and about, periods and things like that. So we just kind of touched on a few things, we just kind of felt it out a little bit to see how they were going to adjust to it, because we have, like you said, the 3-year-old, but we have a 9-year-old, 11-year-old, 13-year-old, 15-year-old. We got a lot of girls. So it's going to be a little bit of a process. I don't exactly have the lingo down yet, but when I get it, we'll go live and we'll express
and also
it to
the
everybody.
support system that we created within the group, our chat that we will have till the rest of our lives, Yes, and we definitely can share some information how to talk to little ones, because that's what we studied with Nadia, and we're about to graduate our International Academy of Sexology. So yes, so we can touch the child sexology and how to talk to the younger
Absolutely, because
children.
I've never been really good at that. It's just like, and most women treat it this way. It's like the unspoken. Like nobody wants to talk about it, or
exactly.
And it is so necessary. I noticed Rebecca had made a comment when we were talking about some questions, and she said how beneficial it would have been to learn this in a school setting. Even if it was just the language and not really the exercise, but just some kind of education on sex education that was very truth oriented, just exactly like going
and
over the muscles.
Not fear-based, because what do we have? We have everything fear-based.
We already have
Don't have sex because you will get pregnant. So everyone gets on the pill, even if they don't need it.
Or whatever.
Or don't have sex because you'll pick up every sexually transmitted disease out there, which obviously we need to learn about, but not in such form. Shouldn't be fear-based and shame-based. But
Well, what I was
unfortunately it
saying is, you know, just learning the muscles and seeing the diagrams, you know, that were in the course. It was fantastic, and learning,
'Cause
you know,
most
just
people
so many
don't even
different
know
muscles.
about, like, that special part down there. Like,
They really don't.
They don't.
Exactly.
And like, I'm really glad I got that opportunity.
And I think it was beautiful to have such a wide ranges of different ages in the group. We had
And nationalities.
yeah, nationalities.
Yeah,
different
all
ages,
the
all
oldest
from 60 to
Five. Yeah, we have the oldest one 65 and the youngest one
18.
18,
Yes.
right?
18, yes.
18, and she was with her mom, so it was security, confident, and safe. The most important, everyone were saved, and everyone came for the different reason.
Yeah.
But it was so beautiful because everyone wants to learn, want to understand, and like. You remember that first day we've been sitting with Irina at home and just making review and feedback, what we need added, because every woman needed her special program. And we've been like thinking with Irina, oh my gosh, we need to work with this one, and with this one. We need to create a different program. And so much emotions. Robin came to help with emotions. Then next day, everybody were tired because in a lot of information, but a lot of exercise.
Yeah, a lot of body work.
A lot of body
A lot
work.
of emotions.
Like that, somewhere like lying and thinking like, what is it? I'm like 45 or I'm 30, and I had no idea what's going on in my pelvic floor. What those girls are teaching us. But like yesterday was our last day, and the energy
Oh my
was.
God,
It
it
was.
Completely different, and it was amazing. It was like we were all a part of a family. It was beautiful. I really loved being there with all of you guys.
Thank you so much. It was such an honor to have all of you there.
And Rebecca, as you're the youngest, my student. My youngest student before were 21.
Oh,
Yes,
yay.
and you're the youngest one, and Abigail, she's 19, right?
Yes.
So you're the two youngest one, and we always say with Arena that our goal, we already, but we really focusing on the education of young ladies, because their future mom, their future wife, their woman, and the earlier they know about their body, about their female sexuality, about their female confidence, they will be healthy, happy, and in the good state of mind, and the more confident. Because today a lot of young ladies, and not just young ladies, even women, they a little bit older, because of the lack of the confidence, they're losing a lot of opportunity in their life, for their intimate life, for their healthy, of course, about their health, and about in general perspective in their life around their well-being. And I would like to ask you, what you will send a message to the world, to the ladies who is listening us today, like your generation, what you will tell them from those 3 days, what you will be feedback and your message to them?
Well, first off, I feel like, just like look at yourself in the mirror and say that you're beautiful, just comfort yourself, because, in your life, you won't always have family. It is very important to be grateful for them to be there, but it's also important to learn your value and your worth and how to help you first before you can help other people. Because if you don't help yourself first, you're harming everyone around you. And communication in that class was also one of the other things that was very important, because, I've struggled with communication my entire life, and that helped me stand up for myself and stand up in relationships, because used to I would just go through the pain and I wouldn't say anything about anything, and now I know that it's not gonna be the same way it was before. It's definitely not. And I think that just trust yourself, trust your instincts, be in your power, be amazing, awesome, beautiful women.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
So
much.
beautiful. Thank you.
So beautiful. And Holly, and how do you feel? How did you feel in the class? Because you have 12 kids, and you have, if I recall, it's all natural birth, right? You
Yes.
had, you didn't have cesarean.
No
So the
cesarean.
all 12 child
Natural
delivery
birth.
was natural, and if I understood, if you permit me, it was some of them, they were not very easy. Some of delivery was like damage your pelvic floor
Absolutely.
and your emotions and in your body. And tell us, like, what did you learn in this class, and how did you feel about your pelvic floor, about your, in general, female body after 12 kids and learning those techniques in this program?
So like you said, if I'm permitted to say, is the tool that has been invented for your exercise. It's hard to gauge the condition of your pelvic floor until you have a tool, like a little tool that is your gauge that helps you build the muscles. So at first, you remember it was a little difficult to just maintain, the compression on the device. But then as the next day, like we have 3 days, so much changed in 3 days. So that gauge gives you an idea of your strengths and weaknesses. So some walls were stronger, some areas were weaker, and it just, I'm going to tell you, it made a huge difference just the 3 days. So, and it's a lifetime goal. We're going to continue this the rest of my life and the rest of Rebecca's life, because we never want to have urinary incontinence. We don't want to have, any other conditions of the pelvic floor. So after 12 births, I mean, this is a life changer.
Yes.
I mean, but the device really helps. I just put it that way, because then you can have something to contract and relax and to help build those muscles back up, so that you feel, it actually makes you feel so powerful.
Yeah.
Because I felt like I had lost, like I had lost something, after all the births, because, you didn't have that elasticity or anything. But ladies, it's a muscle. What can you do with muscles?
Exactly.
You can
Train
build muscles. That's
Muscles
right.
feel best
So
when
that's
they're
what
warm.
we're doing, is we're going to build some nice, firm, great muscles to, have a happy, enjoyable life. I mean, just that's for anybody. I mean, a lot of ladies that have just had 2 or 3 kids have, like we were talking about yesterday, worse situations than mine.
Exactly.
And my body is not in bad shape. I mean,
No,
it's not at all.
And it will come back to the original shape
Absolutely.
that
And
you had
it's
before
no
you had
matter
your
what
children.
age you are and in what condition your muscles. Like we have beautiful Serena, she's 65, and she will come tomorrow to give us testimonial, and she will tell about the class. And that's one more time proof that just love yourself, love your body, and devote yourself to yourself first, and then you're the master of your body and logic of your life. And another question, and you talk about device and exercise, and how do you feel about the manual practice? The manual that we started when, like, we did body and mind connection. We connect our mind with our pelvic floor. We create those sensitivity. That was something new for you, right?
Yes.
That, and how, if,
Brand
of
new.
course, if you
Feel comfortable
if
sharing.
you're comfortable share, yes. If not, we understand. It's very personal, but it's a part of the program. So that's.
I feel like it was amazing, like, to be able to create something beautiful in your mind and just connect with, your sensations and your feelings. It's, it can be, nothing has to be turned into something gross or dark. It can also be beautiful. As dark
And
as it
light.
can get, that's how beautiful it can also get.
Exactly. There is always a polarity. I agree with you. I agree.
And, like, I'm really glad that, like, I learned that, because, like, I'm gonna start doing it more.
Exactly. And that's the thing. It's work. You have to do the work. 3-day masterclass is life-changing, but your life will not change if you will not continue doing this work at home. And depending on your condition and your goal, you will need to do the work maybe for a month, maybe for 2 months, and for some people maybe for half a year. But it's very rewarding work. It's very beautiful work, and I can hardly call it work.
It's like I'm sitting and I'm smiling because I have a flashback from yesterday when at the end of class, the ladies with device, they've been like making fashion show and then we've been dancing, and it was like that. It was so beautiful because the first day they've been like hiding, and at the end of the class they've been like, oh yes, and dancing, and the most important, they've been dancing.
Yoga.
They did yoga. They did yoga with device, and they've been dancing with device, and just the transformation from day 1 to day 3. The first day they even like cannot look at the device like that inside of me, and they've been just losing device. Not everyone, but some. And yesterday was like catwalk, fashion shows, talking, laughing, dancing. That was so beautiful. And we've been looking with Irina. I said, like, our job is so beautiful. We're so happy to share this knowledge with women, with young generation, with everyone, because it's so essential for our health, for our well-being, and then to share this knowledge, like from mom to daughter, to little one, to the friends, just to be open to this beautiful women world.
Rebecca, I have a question for you. What was, of course you knew certain things that will be happening in the class because we were talking about it, we were advertising, but what was like unexpected for you or surprising or something that like, wow, like I didn't know about that or I didn't expect that?
I came into the class kind of like, I didn't know what it was really about.
And mom didn't tell you?
And then so everything was like an explosion of information, and I was like, that's cool. And now all I really would like want to be able to do is review it over and over and over again, so I can really get it in my mind.
Yes, and with all the beautiful recordings and PDFs that we will send you. Actually, you already sent last
everything
night.
is sent. They have all homework written and audio, video, meditation. Just do it.
And in the group that we will have, excuse me, in the group that we will have, you can always ask questions, and we will answer you there. So that's helpful too.
And that's also another way to like gauge and know like what's going on with your body and stuff. So that's like really important to do.
Yes.
I know I didn't ask any questions during the class, but like I did have a few. I just can't remember them right now.
They will come to you as you will practice more.
Yeah.
I always say when you do the work, then questions come up. Because in the class, I think it was, first of all, like the group setting that we all needed to kind of get used to it. And then, like Nadia said, on the third day, we didn't want to leave.
I know. I really didn't want you guys to leave. You guys are leaving soon, aren't you?
Yes, pretty soon, but we will be back.
We will be
We'll
back
teach in another class.
We will be back because a lot of women wants to try the class, and some of them they've been waiting what will come out. They
Actually,
tested-
Christine wants to take class for the second time, she said.
Yeah, one of our students, she wants to take a second time the course, and actually she's one of our, I mean, all our students are beautiful, but she's one of the most devoting student because like months ago when we've been working with her, that was a lot of challenge with the body. And yesterday she came for 1 day course. We invite her just to be in this female circle, and we saw the result. She did it in 1 month. That was amazing.
Incredible amount of work she did, and she has incredible result.
Yes.
So that just goes to show that when you do put the work, when you love yourself, love your body, and you take care of that beautiful temple of yours, it pays off. It pays off.
I cannot wait to see the results.
You definitely will have the results. You already do. But I think doing this work at your age really helps you to reconnect with your body and prepare yourself for non-traumatic vaginal birth, something that we talk about a lot on the show. and something that no one really prepares us for. And I'm really glad that you will be spreading the word among your friends, among young generation, and we'll be having another show when your sister will be back. And Kira, she will be doing shows for young generation. So we definitely want to do another show where we'll be talking only about the issues that you have among your age group, like painful periods, you know, the lack of sexual education, preparation for non-traumatic vaginal birth, you know.
Lack of sensitivity.
Lack of sensitivity.
Lack of self-confidence.
Exactly. So we'll be talking about all that.
Awesome.
Yes.
I'm so excited.
Yes, me too. Thank you so much. It's such an honor to have you. And Holly, special thank you to you for bringing your beautiful daughters to the course and, you know, doing it as a family and doing it in this group set. And it was incredible.
I was thinking it. I spoke that over there. That worked really good. Incredible is the perfect word.
Yes.
It was
really
incredible. Like just like looking at you, like three beautiful women, like mother, daughters, and like holding their hands and working their pelvic floor and sending those beautiful female energy. For me, it was like reunion of the family, of those energy. That's like you've been like changing. I can see your face. You've been like so getting soft and beautiful.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
To trust us, you know, for us it's very important, you know, when you trust them, but not only to us, you trust so much that you bring your daughters. And you know, they'll be pretty young, they're 18 or 19. But
I'm really glad it came though.
It was good.
That was amazing.
It's beautiful.
Life changing.
Thank you so much. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
We thank you. It was awesome.
Thank you. Is there anything else you want to say before we'll say goodbye to our viewers?
And we have some comments.
Oh, we have questions. Okay, well, maybe first we'll read the questions. What do the vaginal infusions consist of? Dear Penny, we have 3 shows. If you can scroll on Facebook or on YouTube and find vaginal infusion number 1, vaginal infusion part 2 and part 3. We have all the recipe there, and I don't want to repeat.
Well, I can
Yeah, she can.
Oh, okay, please
it's
go ahead.
just silver bullet gel, and then it's a little bit of frankincense. It's the infinite iodine, the C60. Is there anything else?
The eye drops.
Oh, yep, the bright eyes is the
Bright eyes.
nanofulvic. Yep, perfect.
I think that's it.
It's
lady.
5 ingredients.
Yeah,
Yep.
and sometimes like Sirena, she start editing a little bit of black diamond, just a little bit of the black diamond, so it's get a little bit color, but it can help to clean heavy metal from your vaginal
that'd be a
canal.
great
That's and don't get scared. The infusion will be colored, brown color. So what else do you have?
Okay, Sandra says, hello, ladies. Hello.
Hello, Sandra.
Denise says, I'd love to learn all about the training. Can't wait to fly there to Ixtapa, Mexico and meet all of you lovely ladies.
We've
Thank
been
you so
here for
much.
you. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
What is the product for infusion? So we answered that. Can you ladies please tell us what it is? Okay, so we answered that. Please let me know when is the class. Please, thank you in advance. Teresita, we are going to have on the 6th, 7th and 8th of May, we will have Zoom masterclass, and somewhere around these dates, I'm not sure, either a little bit before that or maybe a little bit after, we will hold live masterclass again. So we will definitely post it soon on Braveheart Nation and on Doc of Detox Facebook and Telegram. So if you want to attend live, the dates are not determined yet, but if you want to attend on Zoom, that's 6th, 7th and 8th of May. Okay, next class again, pain-free and detox. I don't see. Great info. Thank you so very much. Thank you so much for the questions, and I wish that we would have more questions from young people. And if you will be watching in recording and you have any questions, please send them to us, and we will be happy to do a next show, just Q&A answers to your questions. Yes. Well, thank you so much.
Yes,
and,
thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank
we will
you.
be back on the show. We'll have Abigail,
Yes,
Rebecca's
my
older
sister.
sister, and we'll be talking more in depth about the course and more in depth about our experiences. And also, these beautiful ladies, they need a little bit time to really work with these practices that we gave them at home, because of course 3 days were transformational. Of course it was beautiful and informative, but it also takes some time to just work on your
Digest.
own and digest the information, and it does take some time to have that click with your body. As they said, they already, even in 3 days, they already experienced transformation, but it does take a little bit longer to truly have a result. And yes, so we'll have them back on our show. And yes, thank you so
Yes,
much.
I'm very excited.
Thank you, sweetie. Thank you.
Anything
Thank
to
you.
add?
Well, have you got anything you would like? There was a lot of points we had touched on earlier, but it's on the scroll. So just the only thing is just remain healthy throughout your whole life and do everything you can to protect yourself and take care of yourself and learn all you can about your own body so you can be your own physician. So
Exactly.
that's the way I
exactly.
feel about it.
Thank you so much.
Thank
you
you.
so much.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And have a wonderful
great
day.
day.
Yes.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. And thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Love you.
It's always good.
Thank you so much.
Holly, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I was like-
You know, it's not good enough to have the most powerful courses, treatments, and training. We want to deliver to you the adventure of a lifetime that's going to last a lifetime. And I'm going to take you on a little adventure right now and show you what we are going to deliver. What are we going to deliver? We are going to deliver the authentic you, the real you, the genius inside. How would you like to become not just the master of your mind, but the master of your body, the master of your life? You know what? The most important world is your world, and we're about to show you how to create it.
Found Dr. Wolf and all his positivity and trying to reshape our way of thinking and help me be a better person, a better mom, better wife. I'm glad I found him in person in Ixtapa, Mexico.
Never limit yourself to beautiful, because that's what you are. Take a look at this beautiful place. We all deserve beauty in our life. You need to create a new program that is unlimited when it comes to things that are beautiful, things that make you happy, things that make you shine, things that make you feel excited. Let's get excited.
This guy's got something really interesting to say and he's sharing it really openly and we're just really not caring what other people think, and I just thought that was really empowering.
What I've learned in my life is this: to be the change you wish to be the change you wish to see, Braveheart, you have to understand you take life one step at a time.
Dr. Wolf, as many people will have seen, is very direct and straight and will take you to the edge of the cliff, as he says, and then pull you back just in time.
Never lose your focus. Never lose your dream, because you are the dream maker. It's called image, but guess what? It's your imagination. The image that you hold creates the thought that you live with. That thought creates an emotion that creates a frequency, and we know that the invisible creates the physical. I mean, that's quite obvious. So be the power that you seek, and understand something, that all your thoughts matter. And guess what? Unless you're willing to take a look at those thoughts and retrain your brain, change your personality, you'll never change your reality, and your reality could become infinite.
He's a wealth of information, and I love it.
You were created by your creator to create. So let's create something amazing together.
I found Dr. Wolf And I went, wow, here's a truth speaker. And he spoke to my soul, and he spoke truth.
So tell me what you think of the destination that I came up with my imagination to hold the whole life coach certification for you. Understand something. It's all about beauty. It's all about adventure. It's all about stimulating the mind, okay? And understanding that your mind is unlimited. And that is what the whole life coach certification is all about. In the whole life coach certification, we are going to go deeper. We have people coming to us, professionals coming to us, from doctors to nurses to accountants to oil riggers to mothers that want to expand their life. And when they come here, they go, I need to learn to help my family, or I want to improve my business. But guess what? We get into their business. When they leave, they become the change that they wish to see, that they wish to be. They become the gift to the world, because when you can stay in the present, and you can't do that until you have unconditional love and care for yourself. And I'll tell you something right now. I have hardly even found 1 out of 1,000 practitioners or even so-called whole life coaches that can hold the present moment and own it and then give it as a gift. And this is what I'm going to give to you. And when you come here, this is where you're going to come into this room when you need to find alignment, you need to find balance, and you need to get back into your lion heart breath, because we're going to go deep into your heart and we're going to become the spark that you seek.
And actually what I really love about Dr. Wolf's teachings is that unconditional love is literally it. And then you're like, how can it be that easy? That's just silly. So, but it's really not.
Come play, come stay, come train with us today. Understand something. I know we have fear, but understand, that's just false evidence appearing real. I get it. Stick your toe in, feel the water, but then I want you to dive right in, because
how I found my brave heart was through Daryl. He really teaches you to go within and go in through your heart and not your mind, because your heart's a lot more connected to so much more than your mind. Your mind is just so conditioned and your heart is just so open and beautiful.
you're the answer that you've been looking for. Let me teach you how to fly. What does that mean? First, love yourself, Braveheart. Let's take life in and win.
I had just lost my husband a couple of years ago. With his passing, he gave me the greatest gift to love myself. But Dr. Wolf gave me the greatest gift in understanding that.
I had a dream 3 years ago that I would live in Mexico and I would have this training center, this teaching center, this treatment center that would touch the world. Your dreams are never too big. And when they start to create a little bit of anxiety, turn them into excitement. And get excited, because this is your life.
He's the first doctor that I have encountered that has truly given me the truth, and not just half truths, but the full truth. So it's been revolutionary for me in my healing process.
And this, my friend, when you take on the dream of all dreams, and you realize that if you stay connected to your breath, that you can have it all. Do not let anybody take your breath away. Do not let anybody steal your dream, okay? Listen, God gave you imagination. This is your sandbox of life. Take your life back. Right now, we are teaching courses to people that have come from all over the world, and the government is saying you can't travel, you can't breathe, you can't have this, you can't come together. Yes, we will. And we will do it with unconditional love for each other. And we will learn to grow. We will not judge each other. We'll observe and see where we can support each other. But at the same time, we will hold the Braveheart line because this is the only way that we can grow. So find your roar, because you're so much more. And learn this: you are the unconditional love that you've been looking for. You are the dream maker. I can't wait to see you. We want to become that small piece of the puzzle that brings your dream together. Thank you.